down to one game for the championship. We're underway.
Tim Nance, Grant Hill. The Tar Heels go a little. Wait a minute. Boy, does that feel good.
Here's Agbaji. Just like he did against Villanova. Agbaji.
So good.
He's right around Leaky Black. Shot.
Nice little bumps. The ground, for example.
They have big guards, so they can get away with that. McCormick, a pretty good passer from that high-low action.
Here's their favorite little pin down and curl. By Seal.
Drives it in, and the basket goes. Here are the officials. Sermons, Breeding, and Kemble. And ref, give us a little Final Four start to this baby.
Tim Nance and Grant Hill. Right now. The little Wildcats go a little. Wait a minute.
The pace that Kansas runs their half-court offense is impressive, but McCormick, they got to establish him early.
Agbaji early. Slashes.
On one, they space the floor so well, and they're establishing the big fella early.
Agbaji hit the shot to open the game. He's done it again.
Stay at home, you get this opportunity.
Slater, this slides off the rim. Made a great move to the hoop.
That's what they do, get your head turned.
Wilson speeds it up now to Agbaji, and he's got another three.
Possession, though. Dribble penetration, swinging around the horn. Get to the open shooter.
Got to keep Remy out of the lane. Nice little flare screen at Lightfoot, and there's the switch.
Agbaji. Hot hand.
He need a little help, though, from his teammates.
Harris inbound.
Nice little fade by Agbaji. Question,
Still can't miss.
You have
goal of the night. He's got 5.
Agbaji quiet. Not till now.
Yeah, I can see it coming.
Yeah, Martin.
Miami with its first tournament since 2018. The Oklahoma transfer McGusty with a rebound by Brown. They'll rocket the other way for the Hawks. Agbaji, 33% in the tournament to the left. Wins they have done, and the big reason here in the tournament because they have swatted away. A race by Walker. Picked up outside. Agbaji.
There's about 7 threes a game. They're going to have to score more than that, I think, to win this game.
Inside ball collected. Agbaji got it. He's got 2 from.
It's re-energized college basketball with these young men and women being able to go anywhere they want.
Agbaji. More arrested. Another turnover by Miami. Here comes Agbaji. Hot and high. Tried to machete his way in, knocked away. Agbaji the other way. Saved by Wilson. A 3, Agbaji.
Jack up a lot of threes. Wow, if you could make threes, that would be a pass by Lightfoot. All about your pain is my pain.
A drive by Vaughn, altered by Lightfoot, loose inside. The galloping Wilson the other way for KU.
Just nothing doing for Miami in this second half. Well, in this second half, Kansas showed why they are a #1 seed.
Puts it off to Watson.
And with McCormick for the Jayhawks on the bench right now, let's see if Watson can get going offensively here.
Agbaji picks up the shot. That's it.
Might have even been blocked by Martin. Well, Bynum only has 1 field goal and 2 points in the game, and he is such an important factor.
Throw up high! Down hard!
8 minutes, and he knocks down a triple, his 3rd made 3, all tied at 41. Ochai up other side of the floor, little shake, little bake, in and out it goes. Agbaji flying high for the rebound and score. So an empty set for Creighton. Kansas. And Agbaji, here he comes. Anxious moments. The longer Creighton hangs around, the more the screws tighten on the top-seeded Jayhawks. 5 ties, 9 lead changes, and the biggest lead in this game has been single digits of 9. Ochai Agbaji, long 2 on its way. It's good. Pure. Alexander, 2-man game with Wiesel. On a bad pass. Agbaji, he's got a breakaway. Agbaji throws it down.
Knock it in.
First basket for Henry. Saw Harris knock down the triple for Kansas. Here's Ochai Agbaji, unanimous. Gresham is out. Yahuza Rosas checks in for the first time. They lose a lot when Gresham goes to the bench. There's Agbaji. He is a deadly. Are going to be key for Martin. Had a knee injury late December, but his minutes are up recently, and Martin scoring 12 against Texas Tech.
Wow.
And Agbaji just races
In the structure, sharing of the basketball, unselfish play, defensively able to lock in. And those are the teams that normally you think about advancing.
Oh, look at Agbaji.
To the guys that were on the floor, you know, by putting the starters back in. I'm sure they're not going to be in for an extended period of time, but it's more so like when you get in the game.
On top, Agbaji.
The difference, played only 7 minutes the other night. Looked like it was a calf issue for him.
Remember how good he was on January 8th against Kansas?
And they were without both Shannon and McCullough. That may have been the win that got things going. Their next game was at Baylor, and they handed the #1 team in the country their first loss of the year. Agbaji from deep. Ball in his hand. Left hand that he puts it in. And Bryson Williams with his first 2.
Bill Self does not want to see that. He has been a nightmare. Wow.
Agbaji wide open.
There's a switch.
Harris to the corner. Agbaji. And a great look at it.
Watch the white shirts.
Warren will try a 3. And Martin swooping in for the rebound. Now Agbaji up ahead. Ochai puts it in. And now Miles bursting up ahead. Couldn't finish.
Now Kansas has numbers. Miles will be late to this transition D.
To the corner. Agbaji wide open.
And so far, TCU has not solved that Kansas defense. They're doing a lot of switching, Kansas, and it's causing TCU issues.
Here's a lob. Agbaji.
Quick reversal by Ball. That was well done. Here we go.
Oh, my goodness. I'd like to add to my answer, please. Agbaji using the McCormick screen and buries the jumper. 20-win seasons. That one in and out. And of course, Bill hadn't been there for all 33, but Agbaji buries it from deep.
Straight basket where TCU attacked the other side of the defense, and you can't do that. Good Kansas offense. They look much better on the other end to start this second half. Look at this. This is like stealing. This is, John, we were trying to find out. I've mentioned it a couple times. Lob, here we go. Oh! Yeah.
In part is his wingspan when he's able to save that one.
And his effort, and he's got an amazing IQ for a college player.
Super steady.
Yep. He's a security blanket for Bill Self.
Wilson feed. And Agbaji gets it to go. That's
Here's DeJuan Harris. Guarded by Kedrian Johnson. And here's Agbaji. His first shot, smooth as silk off the glass. First 4 minutes, both teams start. Ooh, what a lob! And what a fit! Cottrell swatted away by Mitch Lightfoot. Now Agbaji for 3. Yes, sir! And Chris, just to show you how talented this backcourt is, you feel that Agbaji's play is a reason why you think Christian Braun should have been first team all Big 12.
Yeah, I mean, look, the numbers that Braun put up playing next to the player of the year is certainly...
5 on the shot clock. Bridges, no. Agbaji, another rebound. And Agbaji's got 11 points and now his 3rd rebound of the game. All the way to the hole, Ochai Agbaji, and 1. Sherman. And Kansas does what Kansas does. Here's Agbaji. Way off the mark on that 3 ball. You don't see that too often.
How about Christian Braun?
Bill Self's doing everything he can to get the ball inside to McCormick.
This time McCormick screens and rolls. Agbaji has it. Let's run out. His first bucket.
Oh, finding the Lampkin. He's so good with his hands, Lampkin is. Ran that perfectly.
Lampkin had 2 points in the game a couple of nights ago, but added 9 rebounds.
And it is, and Coach Self really got after him, Harris, in terms of scoring the ball. Felt like he played poorly last game, and he yelled over me today and said, I'm going to play tonight. Isolated. Wow.
It's underneath. It lays it in. He just powered his way down and would not be denied.
No, that was a wrestling match, but how about the ref showing here early? They're going to let these big fellas play.
Agbaji trying to kiss it in and does so. Xavier Cork, who's given TCU some really nice minutes off the bench this season, is in. Here's a lob for Agbaji.
Dangerous. They've been running it for years, where he'll come off the wing or out of the corner and dunk that ball like this.
Oh, he tricked you. He laid it in. I'm unclear on that myself, why that would be a foul.
Yeah. But hey, you got to play on and play through it.
This one Kansas team foul, that was the Brown foul that led to the Lampkin first.
Taking and get Miles back on the floor.
Wilson sees Lampkin, sees Miller, back out Agbaji. Agbaji gets it to the rim.
Absolutely, you have to adjust.
Agbaji the steal, running the other way. February 8th against Oklahoma State. He had not scored in the last 6 games.
Yeah, but he can do that. He has the size, depth, meaning rebound the basketball, and that's where TCU surprises people. I think their physicality.
Agbaji led the game. Peavy has defended Agbaji extremely well. Open 3 from the corner from Ochai. Agbaji splash. Well, I don't think there's any doubt that TCU's win over Texas Tech on Saturday, it's kind of bled over from that big win for them. Adams somehow got it to Agbaji, reverses and scores. What a play. They were white. Had 4 in his season. They might get that tonight.
Great pass. Again, TCU, good shot every time down the floor. Great ball movement. Look at that thing pop.
Agbaji 3, Kansas.
Those of you just joining us on ESPN, no LJ Cryer again, out with a foot injury. Flo Thombo misses the jumper, and back come the Kansas Jayhawks at 12-2, the leaders in the Big 12, and coming off the game, Jay, in which they scored 102 points Monday against K-State.
Well, Kansas is going to try to play at a quick tempo, and Ochai Agbaji.
Shot clock at 3. And wide left on the jumper by the freshman, Jeremy Sohan. Baylor just 1 for 7. Good pass. And Agbaji will bury it. He comes to the behind-the-scenes look at both. Big 12 now on ESPN+. By the way, the Baylor women defeated the Kansas women this afternoon in this building, 85-77. We were at practice yesterday. Cameras around, shooting behind-the-scenes stuff, and Scott Drew very open and welcoming about that fact. 10 of their 15 points
Well, that's part of Kansas's game plan. They want to make someone other than Adam Flagler and James Akinjo beat them. And so if they're giving up some twos to Flo Thamba, they don't want to give up anything. But they'd certainly rather have Thamba making twos. Great backdoor cut. Just lifted him up. Hits would happen where Agbaji wouldn't win it. I mean, I think he is the Big 12 player of the year.
Akinjo tries to thread the needle. That's a tough pass for a big guy to try to corral moving like Thamba was.
A great hustle by McCormick to get after it.
Agbaji slams it home.
Defense down the court before it can get set, because it's a grinder when they're playing 5-on-5.
And Agbaji now with 13. Akinjo misses an open look at the other end.
And another rebound for Christian Brown.
11th in the conference in rebounding at almost 6 a game. Agbaji is heating up.
To go up.
And Agbaji continues.
Here's that elbow catch. Looks like they're going to try to get McCormick posted low. There it is.
Sohan gambled.
Boy, Flagler was right there on the catch for Agbaji.
Agbaji for three. Yes.
Boy, if you lose.
I remember, Rich, in that first meeting a few weeks ago, he went off against Kansas 35, and this guy can do it too. Oh, can you top this? And coming down the stretch of I think, a very solid career for Bill Self.
Here's Agbaji. Stops on a dime. Count it.
Double this season.
Miguel with the pull-up. Off to the left, and Christian Brown, one of the better rebounding guards in this league, grabs his first. There's another errant pass. Agbaji got it and leaves the left-handed kiss.
Fast break.
Good hands by Brown. The lob ahead, and Agbaji finishes.
In that list, nice spin move right there.
Oh, man, Noel.
Terrific player hand development there. Wow.
The Pac-12 square off as number 12 UCLA faces Oregon. Both games on the ESPN app as well. And there,
so they'll go to Charlottesville Wednesday and see if they can take two from the Blue Devils.
Well, Kansas with the ball. They've turned it over on each of their last 3 possessions. And that's what's allowed Kansas State to get back in this game. They trail by 11. Agbaji, quick release. Got it.
So had a terrific couple of years at Little Rock.
Agbaji with
time.
the pull-up.
Yep. I think it's going to be 6, could be 7. And we saw a team last night, I did, and you've seen them throughout the year that I think is a tournament team, but they're not eligible in Oklahoma State. Playing really good basketball under Mike Boynton. Look at that catch and shoot.
Agbaji.
Wow.
Automatic.
Did not play well in their game earlier in the week against Kansas State, and that's where it starts. Making perimeter shots.
There's the Kansas starting 5, led by Agbaji, Christian Brown, one of the top scorers in the league too, but Jalen Wilson is the Big 12 player of the week.
Saboyan, but he's had to be, Rich. I mean, teams are denying him. They're being much more physical. I don't think he's getting a very good whistle, to be honest with you, in the last 3 games.
There's his first friends, and it was great that Bill Self showed up, took some good-natured ribbing, more than a little bit, and we were in attendance to witness that. But all in all, it's all for a great cause, and a great cause benefited last night. Agbaji out of the timeout.
Struggle offensively, especially in the half court.
Back door, Agbaji with the throw.
Well, it's a 5-point swing. I mean, he could have been playing on a quarter of a foot, and he should have finished that dunk. And then you get a 3 from the corner, and Bridges finished the half well and opens the half well.
Jalen Bridges with 9, all coming from behind the arc. Speaking of, Agbaji again.
3rd in the country.
Polycap can't finish. Harris, nice look, Agbaji with the finish.
Basket by
And a West Virginia turnover. Here's Agbaji all alone with the flush. To Tucson when this game is complete in Morgantown. 7-point game, a lot of basketball left in Morgantown, 3.5 to go. Kansas trying to stay on that one line for seeding in the NCAA tournament. West Virginia looking for a signature win to get them on the bubble. And it's not going to work when Ochai.
Meanwhile, for Kansas, Agbaji.
Christian Brown on the same group that Ochai Agbaji played. Mocan.
Juan Harris so steady. Got a big fan at Bill Self. Agbaji. With Ochai on that shot today. More. He goes 6'7", about 215, 220. And a physical move to the basket there. Agbaji from deep, and they get another 3 straight threes. Sunday noon Eastern.
Kelly Harper's done an amazing job at Tennessee. Former point guard for Pat Summitt, 21-4. Big win over Vandy yesterday. They are fun to watch. He is feisty.
Well, I mean,
been on a horse?
I've never been on a horse. Agbaji puts it in.
Better. Tanner Groves finding people. Nice little turnaround.
Harkless misses on that. Cleared by Wilson. Jacob Groves, Tanner's younger brother, now in there as well for Oklahoma.
Right foot in the game. Nice look. How's he do?
Went back to the archives, and I think you're going to be blown away by what we found.
Is that right? I would have grown a beard if I could put it on the deck.
Yeah, no.
And find people like this guy.
This is a tease. 10-2 run for Oklahoma.
Joe Castiglione, think of it as that line crooner, one of the greats in the game. Now he's got Porter Mosley can sit back and relax, worry about other things. Catch and shoot.
Agbaji, that smooth strike. 11:28 mark, second half. Toss it in. McCormick way outside. Hands to Harris.
Pinned down.
Agbaji got a three.
Just a simple.
To 60% from 2. A little token pressure, a little 2-2-1, dropping back into man.
Agbaji with Askew on him and puts it off the glass and in.
8 teams this year that could win this whole thing.
I think Purdue's one of them.
They are definitely one of them. Jaden Ivey is spectacular, and their big guys have that tandem of Zach Edey and Travion Williams. Who can match that?
Yes, a good kick to the corner. Agbaji buries it. Ochai Agbaji.
Little shot fake, and all of a sudden, burnt orange, the lane opened up.
Quick move. Agbaji to the basket the other way. Wilson just beyond the free throw line. Agbaji flying in.
Agbaji lobs it. McCormick can't finish. Gets his own miss. Agbaji for 3. Yes! Bamba lost it. Brown found it. Here comes Harris. How about that back door save?
Behind the arc this year for the young man from St. Louis.
And the finish. Brown. And is not on the microphone this season, but he is still contributing. His latest book, The Game I Love, go to dickvitale.com. That is dickvitale.com. That is where you can get an autographed copy. Every dime of the book proceeds goes to the V-Found
player for this Kentucky team. Not surprisingly, led by Shibwe, and with Brooks and others, the overall team numbers on the glass are great. And today, so far in this game, they are out-rebounding Kansas 13-4.
Xavier Wheeler out of the game. That means there's not quite as much pressure on the ball.
And to only turn it over 4 times.
Yeah, especially with all the contact, the physicality of this game. That's, talk about taking care of the ball. Kentucky has really done it.
Shibwe playing off Adams.
Ty Washington fronting Christian Brown when he tried to post him. Washington is a good defender.
Agbaji. His six. And another turnover. Agbaji. And one.
Martin
was a lot more effective, the 2-3, than the triangle and 2.
Boy, Brown about 3 feet behind the line. The save by Wheeler, but he saves it for Agbaji.
And you never...
Bill Self to average more than 20 points a game. McCullough. And a rebound pulled down by Christian Brown, who does a little bit of everything, not just score.
And if you're Kansas, you want to get out and run. Just like that.
And Shannon has it down the other end. He hoists a 3. Agbaji the rebound. Here come the Jayhawks.
Shannon missed Bacho inside.
That one dumps it in. Wow. Fouls. And getting inside is McCullough. He puts it home.
He's the heart and soul of the team when he's healthy.
Texas Tech with the lead. Christian Brown been quiet so far. Agbaji wide open. Excellent ball movement. Brown. That floater wouldn't go. He tracks it down. Agbaji a 3. Gets it to go. Ochai. Agbaji all over. Got to get something off. And that one tipped and eventually ends up in the hands of Remy Martin. Agbaji now. Agbaji, ball fake, jumper, good. And in 3.
That guy's not worried about simulating the environment. He owns this place. He is really coming on, Bryson Williams. Too easy.
Agbaji buries it behind. Nice move by Davion Warren.
This is the best offense we've seen out of Tech the entire game. They're in a rhythm right now. Watch that defense. You got to skip it to the other side.
Wilson gets inside. Agbaji catches.
That's a lot of series.
Agbaji fadeaway. Got it.
Out of the timeout.
Turnover of the game. Been pretty clean in that department. Both sides. Agbaji wide open. Buries. Agbaji to inbound.
This is the beauty of having 2 point guards right now.
Ochai Agbaji with 6 3-pointers, matches the season high. Here's a lob. Oh, boy.
We'll have that many points in 2 minutes.
Oh, my gosh. As good a football game as you will ever see. Agbaji from the elbow. Puts it in. Ochai Agbaji. So 5-point game, 1:21 to go. And Kansas needs some offense.
There's the switches.
Agbaji.
Okay, let's review. Remember, Tech will switch everything. All come together as they'll switch.
And off Agbaji, Coleman lands. Now Wilson. Somebody got to do something here. Agbaji a 3 for time.
But they have gotten rolling over the last week. Bradford inside, off the mark. McCormick rips it down. Harris the lob, and Agbaji guides it through for
Oklahoma. But they need him to be a jet, use his quickness. You know, Bill Self told me, we were talking, it was years ago, Ted. It's 20 years ago. He said, I would take quickness over. Boy, right there, even though he was quick to it, Ted, it was under control. You see his head was on a swivel. The help didn't rotate, and he just continued to flow to the rim.
Agbaji the drive, and the runner is good.
And he is definitely like his father in that way. They were very close. And I know the family was able to be around him this week, which is a blessing. And I know Coach Self was grateful for that. But Bill Sr.
in the last 2 games, and you see the results.
Well, you couldn't not be tough and be the point guard on a team that struggled last year in a COVID year, your freshman season, and then you know, he and Mark Smith really held the ship together those first 4 conference games and didn't let them get too far down until they could get everybody back.
To shoot. Can Miguel create again? Pull up. Not really his game. And it's off target. Agbaji. Definitely his game. He rattles in the 3. Second basket.
And what Noel is doing, or he did right there, and he did the first half, Ted, is he's driving to create help. It's a pass-first game he's playing this afternoon.
Agbaji connects from downtown. McCormick wants it. Over Bradford, tough angle. Agbaji, the putback. Ochai Agbaji. Agbaji slashing. He lays it home. This is down a point. Agbaji, the leader. Kansas has it.
I asked him today if he was 120 pounds as a sophomore, and he goes, no. I said, no, in high school. He goes, oh, yeah, high school, I was probably 120 pounds.
Agbaji inside and his first
have let go. So if I'm Porter Moser right now and I'm coaching against a Hall of Famer, I might say something right there. They got the elevator, and it worked.
Got it from the
most crucial possession of the game, but if you lose a game like this, it becomes the most crucial.
Agbaji wide open from 3, buries it. It is raucous here in Norman. Agbaji at the basket and in.
Great offense. A step and go. He's so alert, but the deployment, extraordinary.
Just an exquisite pass by Gabe Osaboyan.
Good
Agbaji. Number 6. Forced by the Jayhawks.
And maybe get McCormick involved a little bit on this end.
They work it into the corner. This is Harris. Outside of Agbaji. Limitless range. That's a 3. And sure. This is Curry. Contact to the rack. McCormick to lose change.
Nice job by Harris helping out.
Agbaji.
Oh, he's got it.
Elevates and hits.
Boy.
Only player in the conference to be selected Big 12 Player of the Week twice this season. It's been an incredible year for Taz Sherman. Can he get his offensive game going in time for the Mountaineers? Agbaji, that's a 3.
Boy, they're happy. They've been able to do it this year. Once again, that little 1-3-1 look. Corner jumpers, elbow jumpers, and offensive rebounds available.
Jalen Bridges, their sophomore, is their leading scorer till this point.
That's the crack you got to get to.
Agbaji, corner 3. Here's Cottrell, left hand.
McCormick again. The presence. Nice run and a look away.
Agbaji, contact, and he's fouled.
For 2, I don't think they have enough energy to get after them.
And for Taz Sherman, his first field goal at the 5-minute mark of the second.
That cut beautiful at the elbow. That is just great.
Last victory in the series came in the 2019 Big 12 championship game.
And been a lot of high-level games between these two, especially in recent years.
Agbaji with his first basket, the Big 12's leading scorer at 20.5 per. Jones misses from close range. Yeah, no Remy Martin, no.
Well, Martin played 12 minutes. See,
Agbaji hits the 3. Kansas takes the lead.
Well, there's that 3-point shot. That's way.
Wilson ahead to Agbaji. Blocked at the rim. Count it. A goaltend by Condit. Kansas is within 4. Agbaji is blocked at the rim. Here's Jalen Wilson.
Well, that's a tremendous block on the underneath that bounce play because Kansas had lost Hunter.
Jayhawks have made 5 of their last 6 shots from the floor. 7 to shoot. Wilson the penetration. Agbaji is open. And he drains the triple to tie it at 26. Out on the run.
Agbaji, quick trigger. Yes, sir. Ochai Agbaji filling it up again for Kansas.
10, and the other side of it, they wanted to see him be more of a vocal leader. And if you ask Bill Self, and
now with it.
Arms spun around, step back, shot wouldn't go. McCormick rebounds. David McCormick into the game. Agbaji a three. Got it. John worried about turnovers. They turned it over only twice. That's been a problem this year. Into the game for Kansas is their freshman Zach Clements.
John, watch the zone. This is by design. We'll talk about this. They know how good Kansas is out of timeouts, and man, they're going to go zone, I think, every dead ball media timeout.
Agbaji from way downtown.
With Devontae Graham and Frank Mason and so many others. The longer you're with Bill Self, the better you get.
Yeah, growth and development, no question. Agbaji, pull up. That jumper will go. Ochai Agbaji.
Wilson has not played since early December, and he gives him another athletic defender.
Yeah, Malik Wilson had missed 5 straight games following knee surgery, playing here today. And to the corner, Agbaji got a three.
And slides his pivot foot.
Coleman Lance thought about it. Agbaji hoists and hits. Was at the 7:36 mark, so it's been a little bit. Brown, Agbaji, jumper.
Oh, man.
Coleman lands from way deep. Brown rebounds it.
Shooter.
Agbaji
Bingo.
Gets it.
Yep.
Diving into a set defense. Kansas has hit 4 of their first 5 shots from the field tonight. Agbaji with a quick 6 points. Lightfoot has 4. Here's Agbaji again. David McCormick has checked in at the 14-18 mark. So he makes his first appearance of the night, coming off the bench for Kansas tonight. Looking for McCormick. One dribble. Finds a streaking Agbaji this season. Boone hits them both. A minute gone, second half. Cowboys back up by a deuce. Underneath to a couple of field goal attempts. One of those a 3. And there's his quick hand to Harris. A Kansas steal. Tries to give it up for Agbaji, but Brown is there now from the corner. Agbaji.
52% three-point shooter. He just doesn't take many of them. No, but Kansas has to resist the temptation, Stephen, to collapse on penetration. George Mason really wants to take threes.
Agbaji answers with a 3 from the corner.
Inside, outside, mid-range. It's never sped up.
Brown off target. Agbaji with the rebound in a crowd to the rack.
You also got to have that shot clock in your mind that it was getting low, and him turning it down created a tough shot for DeJuan Harris.
Agbaji off the kick out, knocks home the 3. Big possession again. A basket would be massive for Kansas. Agbaji down the alley. Kisses it home, and a foul. Field to the foul line. Fires. Agbaji the rebound. Jayhawks handling the size for Nevada so far on the first 2 possessions. Martin baseline setting up Agbaji. Triple on the mark to go. Desmond Cambridge, he's a scorer, but he's really a shooter. He gets some elevation on that shot.
And he can make tough shots like that. That was something Kansas talked about in the shoot-around. He'll take tough ones, and he'll make them.
Agbaji off a screen, stopping and hitting. Ball knocked loose. Agbaji taking it the other way. 3-on-2 down the lane. Layup good. Henry lost the handle. Agbaji. Showtime. Cambridge pounded into that shot by Harris. And Agbaji all alone.
Looking to run again. And Agbaji sprinting the floor again. Gets another. Pressure for Stephen F. They're going to get into these Jayhawk guards, try to make life miserable tonight.
That's one of the things when you try to pressure teams and turn them over, you can lend itself to getting a lot of fouls. And so if KU can get into early foul trouble, maybe to the bonus later in the half, it'll be good.
Agbaji hands the first here. Kinsmill isolated on Lightfoot, goes to the spin.
With this smaller lineup on the floor, that's something that the Jayhawks should certainly be able to handle, that transition defense. And
Agbaji again, open up top. He'll let that one fly too. He's feeling it. 3 threes for a little zone look here from SFA.
Yeah, shifting it out.
Remy Martin, deep three. Look at Agbaji. Oh my goodness. Finishing traffic. Back to a 2-point game.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier, man. When Capri's gets to that paint, he causes a lot of havoc.
Jayhawks having to run their offense way out on the floor here. Harris gets by his man, finds Agbaji for the finish. 10.
Kinsmill again showing that good high-low ability to be able to pass it, and Dede Hall taking advantage of DeJuan Harris. As good of a defender as he is, he's giving up inches, he's giving up size, and very difficult to handle someone like that down the post.
Agbaji, open three. Yes, sir.
From 3, 51 points over his last 2 games. Going blocked at the rim. McCormick. First 5 minutes critical. Missouri wants to hang in. Agbaji for 3. 6.
And that's the offense working for Missouri. Not a one-on-one play. A good baseline drive. The ball is skipped. One more pass. You bang down an open 3.
There's an open 3 for King. So here's Remy Martin running the point. I like what you said about the lack of accountability when he was at Arizona State, and he was really 2 different players there. When he was playing with first-round pick Luke Dort, now with Oklahoma City, he led the Pac-12 in assist rate. Here's Agbaji inside. And then I thought the rivalry didn't matter to the Kansas fans. We got a greeting for Mizzou. Shot clock off. 15 seconds left in the half. Where's KU go?
This is going to start with penetration.
Here's Brown. Touch out from Lightfoot. Agbaji got it. And 7-3. Jump hook with the left. And Remy Martin tracks it down. Here's Agbaji. Again. Wow. It doesn't get any easier for Missouri, by the way. Another rivalry game coming up with Illinois after a date with Utah. Ochai Agbaji's that win against the Hawkeyes. Kansas brings a double. Kobe Brown turns it over. Here's Jalen Coleman-Lambs. Wow. The vision of
want to play. They just got up in Texas and made life difficult for them. They'll try and implement that tough defensive style here at UTEP. They've been a little sloppy on the offensive end so far. Already a few turnovers. Christian Brown penetrating. Martin flips it over to Agbaji. 6 to shoot. Agbaji inside. Nice move. Ochai. Kansas. Joe Golding told me yesterday, he said, this is one of the best teams to watch on film. Look out. Chance in this game. Lightfoot. Agbaji tried to hit the extra pass. UTEP runs into each other. Wilson hands to Agbaji. And a circuit. Verhoeven. Open look here for UTEP, and it's off the mark. Keontae Kennedy shooting just 21% from 3 coming into this game. Pretty good look right there. Agbaji. He won't miss. Agnew. All the way, left hand no good. Martin rebounds. Up to Agbaji. Ochai Agbaji. Going in. Really nice finish. High off the glass. Sule Boom with the left hand.
That's a tough finish to be able to not only have your defender on your hip, but finish over the length of McCormick. That's a super tough finish.
To Agbaji. Kennedy guarding. Agbaji slicing and slipping.
The more your scoring will improve and increase. So I think he has to be patient and understand it's a process.
Ochai in the mid-range. Got it. Well, in double overtime, beat the JoJo White-led Kansas Jayhawks. I'm a huge fan of the movie Glory Road King. It gives me chills every time I watch. Shinagnu with 8 points tonight, averaging 4.5 on the season. Agbaji contested 3.
3 seasons at Rutgers for Montez Mathis. And we'll trade threes here with Agbaji. Jumper from 16 for Coburn wouldn't go. Skying in the long board is Agbaji. After it was tapped back out, and Agbaji takes it all the way to score.
The lack of communication to rotate over, but Agbaji himself is not going to force the situation if he doesn't have to. He can become more selfish a little bit, but I don't think that's in his nature.
23-16. Lob pass. Well, okay, never mind then. Agbaji driving, double team. Wilson a 3, no. Agbaji and McCormick both go for the board. Second chance for Kansas. Agbaji drains a 3.
Now the crowd is going hysterical because of the play on the defensive end.
Turnover here. Brown with the steal against Mathis. Agbaji drains a 3.
In transition and possibly get an offensive rebound.
10 seconds on the timer here. Coleman lands. This is his 4th different stop. Transferring in from Iowa State. Agbaji, he continues.
Putting it on the deck, attacking, then Brown able to get the layup inside.
Mathis, corner 3, heel of the rim, and now the Jayhawks looking for the break. It's Agbaji to lay it in. And Penny checks out. And he's almost single-handedly gotten St. John's back into this game with a game-high 21, including 5 triples. 64-61. Agbaji got Soriano up in the air. Skip past Agbaji, left alone. He's got it. And no lead has truly been comfortable for Kansas tonight. Jalen Wilson a 3 from the wing. Way too much offensive board to put back for
down. Yeah, Martin had 17 in that loss. 25 minutes played. Agbaji wide open look. That's a 3 and it's good. Nelly Jr. Joseph. They take it away. Agbaji gets bumped by Duwatch and he lays it in. Chip, and it'll be Dayton and Belmont. The Dayton team, very impressive. Played super hard, and there's a lot of talent. Lob there. Agbaji! Clayton gets inside, stops, tries to split the defense, take it away. Martin up ahead. Agbaji, look at that body control.
You know, a guy who still needs to get a little bit more on balance and find that offensive game.
Agbaji the follow. And the lead down to 14 as Walter Clayton Jr. has 7. Pressure here. Closing in on that 3-minute mark. DeJuan Harris Jr. McCormick trying for Agbaji. Inside, flips it up and in. The other day about how Remy Martin is a sneaky good rebounder. He's got 6 of them in this game. Agbaji turns the corner, left hand, it's good. Got our championship game coming up. Dayton and Belmont. 4 Eastern, ESPN 2. You can hear the Kansas fans. Agbaji drill.
In his career.
Just a little.
Little winning in his career.
6th among actives. Harris breaks the pressure. Agbaji. Inside.
Wow.
Off the glass.
Turnover city.
Agbaji pull up. Got it. Ochai Agbaji. 24-17 Jayhawks.
Very active in that defensive front. The pressure they apply. Now they drop out of that pressure, go back to man-to-man. Now they're back in the zone. Folks hitting defensively. They're not intimidated by the Kansas at number 4 in the nation. You can see that. They're not intimidated at all.
Shot clock winding down. Agbaji off the glass and in. Wanted the foul. And he said something to Doug Sermons.
Fall away, little on the baseline. Tough shot by Brea.
Agbaji aggressively to the hole. He's it in.
Smart basketball. That's an M&M. A mismatch size-wise. Rotates inside, takes advantage of it. They got these kids who they really believe in now they can win.
Agbaji inside. Just a little. Got it.
Wow. How valuable is he been to this team? Played great yesterday against Miami.
Agbaji the other end. He ties it right back up.
Damn shots there. Really? You're up 1? Come on. Kansas can take the lead right here. Kansas faithful to go really wild.
Martin, now Agbaji puts it on the floor. Agbaji up and in. And Kansas. Smith lost the handle. Here comes Agbaji.
Agbaji.
Usman flips it up a little bit strong. Martin the rebound. 2.5 in, and we're pitching a shutout. Agbaji ends the drought. That's a trick. Brown Ochai. And a rebound tracked down by Wilson. Martin feeding Brown, who cuts to the basket. Opposite side, Agbaji got it.
That's the
McBride, ball fake, gets into the paint, tosses it up. Wright couldn't corral it. Wilson. Agbaji from Remy Martin. Good feed. Be a tiny bit generous, but he can score.
He can.
Look out. Agbaji, soft touch. Pettiford. You know, one of the things about these early season tournaments is it's where so much of the growth as Agbaji puts it in.
Don't look now, but Stony Brook is up 9-2. Seen a lot of one-on-one basketball from Stony Brook. I'll be ready to guard. Well, they leave the leading scorer in the country wide open. But he's just letting the game come to him.
Yeah.
But a big part of that is trusting your teammates and understanding the offense so you don't have to press.
That might be his most open look all year.
Yeah.
Agbaji this time races in. Oh! When he's for 11 from three-point range, that's 55%. And they're only 3 for 13 from two-point range.
They got to make them a two-point shooting team right now. And that's why you saw those Jayhawks pressed out all the way past the three-point line, trying to run these Stony Brook guards off the line and make them take shots in the paint.
Agbaji.
Boy, he just glides down.
That's a 2 for Jenkins. That's a 2.
Tell you what, Khalil Jenkins, he is making tough shots tonight.
Agbaji. Green puts up a tough shot over Brown.
Amazing how a quick shot that maybe isn't great can lead to a run out the other way. And Agbaji, in his three-point shot, he's letting it rip.
This is the biggest lead of the game. Quickly ahead, Agbaji! tough shot. Yeah, it was. It was good defense by Brown. It's just really tough shot. Agbaji again. Oh, he's feeling it now. Let's see if Ochai Agbaji can find another look here. Yes, he can. Yes, he can. How tough is it for Pettiford? Tough shot. Lightfoot will pick it up. Here comes Harris. He finds the cutting Agbaji.
Game with Wayne Simeon.
Yeah.
He was going to fish hook to that short corner and knock it down. But Clements is going to the three-point line.
Agbaji. Oh, what do you do if you're Jenkins? Oh, are you kidding me?
Absolutely, and he's a ball coach. Started out as a high school coach, been successful mostly every stop that he's been in. It's great to see him back at the D1 level and in the field house.
Of course, he was. That's the. Also, Jalen Coleman-Lands has checked in for KU.
How good did our freshman look earlier in the week?
Oh man, no kidding. Ochai Agbaji.
Great job by Yesufu staying in front.
That's a two-pointer, no. Look at Pettiford get up for the rebound. Agbaji, good ball fake. And two.
Wow. Waste of play call with the turnover.
Yesufu gets it inside. Agbaji with the left hand. Oh, what can't he do? The Texans right as the shot clock was expiring. That's a tough play there by Gibson. Pettiford. Ochai and one. Agbaji turns the corner. Again, making it look. That pressure there designed to just take some time off the clock. And lob it inside. Agbaji. Again, great ball. The alley-oop. Oh, wow! Saturday evening. And don't forget, we'll be back on the air here for Jayhawk basketball against Stony Brook next Thursday at 7 o'clock. And the pregame there starts at 6:30.
And just look at the swarming defense of the Texans, causing the Jayhawks to catch the ball out of a scoring area and really labor that possession. With Ochai.
Those are his first 2 points of the game. Brown. Agbaji. Brown, yet another rebound. By the way, this will be the 49th straight opening victory at Allen Fieldhouse for the Jayhawks. That streak started when Ted Owens was coaching here. Ochai Agbaji.
Let's take a look at tonight's Doveman Plus Care starting lineups for Michigan State. Keep an eye on number 5, Max Christie, one of the most highly acclaimed freshmen in the nation. 6'6" guy who can score in a variety of different ways.
Of driving that closeout. Marble has come into this game aggressive, looking to score, and he is a strong interior player. Got a switch.
Boy, Agbaji left wide open, and he makes them.
In at a comedy club with nobody there. The jokes are still good, but when you don't hear the crowd laughing, it's not the same experience.
Just to be courtside in a full arena, and again, Duke Kentucky still to come. You can imagine what the vibe will be.
Ran the lane, and Bingham just ran right down the center of Main Street, and Walker got it to him. Just really well done.
Agbaji, little hesitation, and the soft touch off the glass.
Just a remarkable program, and I think UCLA is the best team in the country. They have everybody back from their Final Four squad last year and added Peyton Watson. And then Miles Johnson dares the lob to Agbaji. He was in the corner. That was going to happen, and it happened anyway. That's good execution.
For more on the Wendy's Wooden Watch, go to ESPN.com and search Wooden. Bingham open for 3.
It didn't make it, but that was a good shot and a good push in transition.
Agbaji open for 3, and he'll nail it.
Great feel for the game. Could be a 4-year guy for Kansas, be a really good player.
And Bill Self told Holly coming off the court at the end of the first half he was happy with his freshman. He's got to be happy with. And some of the Knicks in the house.
Deuce McBride, Quentin Grimes.
Oh boy, that is not going to make